Serial control. Generally, issues like general magazines or newspapers for which order has to be processed first by selecting the type of order as standing order. Once order process has been done with, you have to directly generate schedule through check-in option. The invoice generation and payment process has to be done after receiving the newspapers or general magazines in check-in details, where you have to mention the price of the single issue received. As the price may vary for each issue and save, the invoice generation process and payment process can be done either at the end of the month, quarter, half yearly or annually. Title entry. Add the data related to newspaper, that is title, bond volume yes or no, annual index yes or no. Select the subscription type from the drop down. Select the department from the drop down. Subject. ISSN number if any, and also coded number if any. Define the location. Select the publisher from the drop down, supplier again from the drop down, select the receipt mode, budget, mention the price. Now go to the second page, that is 2 of 2. Select the delivery mode, status as active, frequency daily, volume. Now we are subscribing for 1 month. Issue will be from 1 to 31, lead time 0, issues per volume 31, subscription from 1st Jan to 31st January. Date of publication, that is 1st January. Edition. If there is any parallel title, you can mention it. Language other than English, mention here. Parallel title if any. Other title. Subject keywords, URL and note, and save the data. A mark record is also created with necessary tags filled. The record ID is, say OK, and the record is inserted. After title is approved by the committee members, click on the order process to issue order to the vendor. Click on new, enter order number, or the number is auto generated if added in the administration module letter number setting. Select from drop down type of vendor, name of the vendor, type of order as standing order, tick add titles from list and click on add button below. You will have to select the title from the pop-up box. Tick the title in the select box and select delivery type and save. Enter price per issue in the pop-up box. Finally, click on OK button to complete the order process. Now standing order schedule generation. Go to check-in. Invoice payment process are different from the firm or temporary order processing because in standing order process, as mentioned earlier, once order process has been done with, you have to directly generate schedule generation through check-in option. The invoice generation and payment process has to be done after receiving the newspapers or general magazines in check-in details. Select the title, click on generate schedule and save. The schedule generation has been done. Check-in detail. To receive the order title issue, go to check-in detail to find as shown in the window. Wherein select the title in the issue received column, change the status as received, mention the date, price of the particular issue received can be edited, allow issue return, mention yes or no and mention remarks if any, save to complete the process. Invoice process. First invoice is to be generated by clicking on invoice process. To find shown window, select standing orders followed by selecting the supplier, add invoice number and click on search button. To find pop-up window, select the order number from the drop down and tick the title to be processed for invoice and save. After selecting title, the title will show in the main window of the invoice process. Now mention invoice price and also if any handling charges and postage charges. Next, go to click on calculation total amount, where you will find total net amount. Select the budget and save to complete the invoice process. Payment process. Here under payment process, you have to mention mode of payment and other details of payment. First, select the vendor. Tick the invoice against which the payment is to be done. Mention the amount payable and click on calculate button. In payment details column, select the payment by from the drop down option and fill up the other related information and save. To renew the order process, click on subscription. Renewal process is very simple. Under order process option, just click renew button available next to new button. You will get the following screen. Search the title to be renewed by supplier name or by title itself or by selecting old order number. Fill up the correct details against each title including renewal period. New order number has been generated. Assign the volume from and to and select the delivery type. Select the title in the checkbox. Select the type of order. and click on Save button to complete the process.